In this video, I am going to show you a completely free to use strategy that only requires one trade per day. And the best part is it made over $10,000 in backtesting. Thank you very much for clicking on today's video. My name is Trades by Mo. Welcome back to the channel, and if you are new, please hit that subscribe button. But this is a very clever free to use strategy. All the indicators in today's video are in the community scripts, and it is a very clever strategy that utilizes a certain time of day to take one powerful trade that has a very healthy win rate. So let's get these indicators added to the chart, and then I'm going to show you some diagrams on exactly how to take these trades. Then we'll move on to the chart to taking them, and then finally we're going to show you the results that netted over 100% on the account. So the very first indicator that we are going to add is a days of the week indicator, and it's simply just a visual aid to show you exactly where we need to be doing what we need to be doing. So go up to indicators at the top, type in days of the week, and I just like to use this one right here by BA Lane. Add that one to your chart and leave all of the settings the same. Now, getting onto the important indicators, we have two more to add to our chart. The second indicator we'll be adding is the Smoothed Heiken Ashi indicator by Sam X. I've used this a couple times on the channel now, and it is really good at predicting them trends and is very consistent with all the strategies I have used it for. Finally, go up to indicators again and type in CM_U. And it's the CM Ultimate MA indicator by Chris Moody. You can see this is a very popular indicator, and in a minute I'm going to show you exactly why. I want to share with you the sponsor of today's video, which is Flux Charts. They wanted to sponsor today's video to show you how powerful their premium indicators actually are. I have previously tested them on this channel and had insane results, and for only the price of one takeaway a month, you could gain access to life-changing indicators and an amazing community of other like-minded traders, all the way from beginner to expert, that are making money the same way you want to. So check them out risk-free with the first link down in the description and in the comments section, and seeing exactly how much value they cram into this tiny membership fee. Flux Charts has been very generous to offer you a 20% off if you use code MO at checkout. So please go check them out for yourself. And thank you again to Flux Charts for sponsoring today's video. We're going to change some settings on both of these two indicators. First, click on the Heiken Ashi. And in the input section, we're going to change the time frame for the HA candle calculation to the 1 hour chart. We'll be taking our entries on the 5-minute chart, but this Heiken Ashi indicator will give us a smooth view of the higher time frame market. And then finally, click on the CM Ultimate indicator, and just make sure that all of the settings on the input section are the exact same as mine. So here is a very simple example of exactly what we will be looking for on the charts. But as we can see, the white line represents the days of the week indicator. So that is a vertical line representing the start of the day. We will be taking these trades during the UK session or the London session. So we'll be drawing a red box from midnight to 7 AM UK time. Price will make the highs and low, and we will draw our box around that zone. At this point, after the 7 AM candle and the box is drawn out, we'll be looking for our huge push either upwards or downwards on the market, and from that point we will be looking for a pullback with two lows or highs of a very equal height. It is very important that this is above the red box zone. If the pullback comes down back inside, it's showing that the psychology isn't there and price is still willing to come back down. So our trade would look something like that based off our entry on the green line. This is the exact same for the sell, it is just flipped. You can see we have the white line for the days of the week, and then the red box counting from midnight to 7 AM UK time, and then we want to see a massive push to the downside before reversing back up, creating that double top or 2-point rejection, and then finally confirming and giving us our entry on the green line. But I'm now going to show where the indicators that I've picked come into play with this strategy, so you know exactly when to enter these trades. Okay, so this grey line right here represents the start of the day. From this point, we will then be waiting until 7 AM to draw out our red box, and then we'll watch the chart to see which way it trends. So right there, we can see we have now zoned out that area, and from this point, let's watch and see which way the market moves. Now, at this point right here, we can see that price has trended up massively to the upside, And along with this trend, the CM Ultimate Indicator has showed a solid green line throughout the upward movement, and the Smoothed Heiken Ashi is white and follows all the way up. Price pulls back below these indicators, giving us our equal double low, and then pushes back above them again. For our entry, it is only necessary that the CM Ultimate Indicator changes to green, and on a candle close we can take our entry. For the stop loss, we will move it just below this double bottom, as this is a strong psychological zone for the market, and price will do anything to avoid going below this zone. From that stop loss, we will draw a 2 risk to reward ratio, and now let's see what happens to the trade. And there we go, that trade has hit a 2% on our account, and this shows that this strategy actually works. Now let's move on to taking a second trade. So right here we can see that with the start of the day to 7 AM, we have drew our red box. We have then seen another huge push to the upside, and the CM Ultimate Indicator is green throughout. From there we see price pull back below, and the CM Ultimate changes to red. And at this point we have two very equal lows indicated by here and here. Now if we imagine that these candles weren't here, while live trading you could count this as a double bottom, but we wouldn't have entered this trade because the CM Ultimate Indicator was still red and didn't give us our confirmation to enter the trade. And then naturally we got our second push to the downside, hitting the exact same zone before pulling up and the indicator turning green. This is a very strong indication that the psychology just below this price level is very strong towards the upside. So again, we can enter on the close of the candle and then put our stop loss just behind this psychology zone and target a 2 risk to reward ratio. And there we go, that 2 risk to reward trade has hit, giving us a 2% on the account. So now that you've seen some buy trades, I'm now going to show you the exact opposite with a sell, just so you know exactly what to look for on the chart. Okay, so here is the entry point for a sell trade with this CM Ultimate and Smoothed Heiken Ashi strategy. Now it is very important to note, and like I mentioned earlier, the price cannot go back inside of this red box zone. It did wick back inside before turning around, but this is also another safe confirmation that price does not want to enter this zone again. This is due to psychology and how one session of the market trades versus another, but all you need to know is that price shouldn't go back into that zone before taking the trade. And there we go, that sell trade has also hit, so far for a total of 6% on the account. So I'm now going to show you the results for 100 trades using this strategy, so please hit that like button if you have enjoyed, and if you're curious on exactly how I trade, then please click the link down below to check out my personal course. And here we go, these are the results trading 100 times with this strategy, and you can see we had an almost 60% win rate with a profit factor of 2.76, making us 106.77% on profit, and overall turning the account up $10,677. But overall, this is a very, very easy to use strategy that uses a combination of both indicators and price action. I know a lot of my audience use price action, so I hope a lot of you find this strategy very useful. But thank you very much for watching today's video, and thank you again to Flux Charts for sponsoring. And if you enjoyed this video, then click one of these right here. But thank you again, and I will see you in the next upload.